Hello, my name is Shelby Ward, and this is my presentation on keylogging. This report will include information about keylogging and present real-world uses. Keylogging is a software or hardware used to track and record what someone types on their keyboard. I decided to research keylogging because I would like to further my knowledge on the subject. Keylogging can be performed legally, however, keylogging malware has become a danger to the user because an attacker can steal personal information. This report will cover information on keylogging and application methods. A keylogger is a program designed to monitor and track the keystrokes of a user. This can give the attacker access to information such as bank details, passwords, etc. A keylogger can infect the device using three common methods: physical, software, or malware. A physical logger requires a person to be physically present to be placed on a machine, and this is usually done by an insider threat. The most common keylogger attack is through software and has multiple entry routes, including infected domains, suspicious sites, and uncertified software. Lastly, malware infected apps can be included in a phishing email containing a malicious link. There are several ways to detect keylogging activity on your own computer. First, when the keyboard reaction is sluggish due to monitoring of a keylogger program. Also, the instances of system freeze and delayed reaction time. Another instance is when cases of suspicious internet activity occur without the user knowing. There are a few indicators that an attacker is using a keylogger on your keyboard. There are two types of keyloggers, software and hardware, and attack methods include API-based form grabbing, JavaScript, memory injection, and hardware. The API runs inside of applications where they're able to record and log keystrokes or when you release a finger from a key. Form grabbing allows the attacker to grab data from a web form. A web form is an element on a website that allows users to visit a website. JavaScript allows the user to code the logger and insert it into websites and web pages. And once placed, the logger will run scripts to record keystrokes. Memory injected allows the attacker to modify memory tables in the web browser. After modifying the memory, it gives the access to the user's keylogs. Lastly, hardware keyloggers are physically present into the hardware and record what's typed into the keyboard. For example, typically the hardware will consist of dongles that connect to the USB port, which gives access to turn in the background to eavesdrop. These are 5 main methods for conducting a keylogger attack. So for one of the easier ways to conduct a keylogging is using Metasploit and meter per reader. And this is how you can do it. So first you'll run an exploit using whatever exploit you can find that will open a meta-per-reader session on your target system. Then we'll use the PS command to migrate to Explorer EXE so that you don't have to worry about getting reset or closing out the session. As seen right here, you can migrate using the migrate 768 because the 768 is where the EXE file is. And you can double check that you're in there using the get PID command. And then it's really easy. You'll just, once you get all that done, you'll just do key scan start. And that will start on your target system. And then you'll dump what the key scan has given. So for example, here they have a username, they have a password, and then some Google searches it looks like. And another really easy method I wanted to show you was using JavaScript, which you can use with HTML, JavaScript, and PHP. So first you'll make an HTML file called keylog.html that will record your keystrokes. And then you'll just use a code like this for setting up your keylogger. So you'll use a catch to get the storage for the key presses, and then some delay time to see how often you want to send it to your server. And then you'll initialize the session using the add event listener. And then you'll send the keystrokes to your user. And then you'll get your key press data, and then you'll send that to your PHP. And in your PHP, that's where you're going to save your keystrokes. So you're going to open your keylog file, and you're going to save your keystrokes, and then you're going to close them out. And that's just 2 methods for using a keylogger. And it's really easy. You can find a bunch of resources online. That's me doing it. And then lastly, How does one prevent a keylogger attack on your own computer? One method is using the two-step verification that requires a PIN code sent to your mobile device and prevents hackers from accessing your account, even if they reach your username and password. Also, keeping up to date on your software updates will address issues that hackers can exploit. Another method is key encryption software. This encrypts your keys, so when you press it, it can reveal your keystrokes from an attacker. Finally, you can install anti-malware products from keyloggers to prevent them from scanning files to enter your computer. And this protects your keyboard from direct access. These are the simplest fixes that anyone can do to protect from a keylogging attack. I have my sources down here if you would like to check them out. And that is pretty much all I have on keylogging. Thank you.